I'm Brianna. Welcome to my Life on Paper, where I use paper and pictures to tell my story. Welcome back to Christy's Beautiful Life and her 30 Days of Sketches Series 15. Today's sketch is by Brandi Jo. I will have her information listed below. I'm also playing along with Christmas in June, where every 25th of the month we celebrate Christmas. And here are my Christmas photos. I'm going to trim those down. I like to show how, it's not just taking um, a little bit off the top or a little bit off the bottom. It is very much maybe taking a little bit off the top, taking off some off the bottom, taking a little bit more off the top, taking a little bit more off the bottom to get that perfect 4x4 picture where I'm going to get it just like um, get all the important stuff in, I guess, is what I do. These are photos of two of my three kids with their stockings. The oldest, Jillian, has I've already scrapbooked her stocking. So every year we do um, our stockings first before our presents. There's my husband, and I think there is also a picture of myself with my stocking as well. I've got this glittery paper that's been in my stash a while. I'm going to use that for my background paper. I was only a little bit nervous about using that busy paper in the background. I will use this plaid paper as well, so another bold choice. I think they do go along, and I like that this paper has a lot of white in it. There's a lot of white space in it. I trimmed the pieces down to 3x3 for my little fishtail banners. One of them will end up a little bit shorter. I guess my paper wasn't completely 12 by 12, but that is okay because a lot of it is going to be tucked under the photos anyway. And here you're going to see me place them just to kind of make sure they're kind of all the placement is right before I start gluing down. So initially I thought I have a chevron punch that would have worked for this, but then I thought, think out of the box, and I went into my Nicole Jones 911 printables that I have for Christmas, and instead I pulled out four embellishments for the bottom and then four embellishments from the top. And I actually pull out a couple more than that, um, but I get these lined up first, and I'm looking for ones that match that background paper, so like a really um, kind of a vibrant red or a really vibrant green. And I was a little bit leery of the light green with the bird ornament, but I like the way that looks with the other ones. You'll see I have tucked some extra. I've got those holly leaves, and I'll actually bring those in because once I like the size of the four items on the bottom there, but I just thought to the everything looks better in odds. So I will add the holly leaves and berries to one to the top, then one to the bottom to make them an uneven number. I really like this sketch because it comes together so quickly. And it is like a grid type layout, which is fun as well. I don't do enough of these, so this makes it fun. You'll see some ribbon there. I did not end up using that ribbon, but it is from my stash. And this is a washi tape that's really obviously sparkly. It has a backing on it. So I'm going to trim it to a nice long piece and then use it kind of as decoration like it shows in the sketch. Here I am using my, I think it's a Fisker's punch to punch a tag. And then I'm going to show you, I didn't know this always, and I had to see it on somebody's video, that the tag punch has a hole punch right in it. So that works good. All right. Um, I'm going to make sure that my embellishments are kind of lined up on the top and on the bottom. And this is where I decided I need those holly leaves because right now I have an even number. And I liked having that green one on the end. I liked having that contrast, but when I decided I was going to overlap the holly berries on the end, I'm going to switch the green ones with the red ones so that I've got the contrast of the red um, light bulb with the holly berry. And here I am laying down my washi tape on either side. Down below, I will have listed the playlist for Christy's Beautiful Life and her 30 Days of Sketches. You can see everybody else's take on the sketch today and all the other sketches throughout the month. And then I will also have a list of everyone that is playing along with Sketch Sunday, who are you also using this sketch. And there are people on Instagram as well as on YouTube. So here is where I changed out the red for the green, and I'm going to place down the holly berries there and the holly leaves. I do for a moment think, oh, I'll put the red berries over the green bulb, but that wasn't doing it for me, so I switched them out. You can see that I use dimensional tape for the embellishments on the bottom and the top there. And then the final touch is I decide to make a title with my Cricut, and it's going to go in the middle spot there where I was trying to put a tag at first. And there it goes. It says Noel, and it used the Cricut pen to make that. So I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and please come back and see me again soon.